Hey Cinders, and welcome back to Chicken Cindy's. Decided it was time to buy a truing stand. Hey everyone, and welcome to Chicken Cindy's. If this is your first time here, I'm Joshua. If you like bike-related things, feel free to subscribe to the channel. But decided I wanted to try out this $80 truing stand off of Amazon. I have a wheel on the back of my Binary Maniac. It was looking a little wobbly, so I found out a couple loose spokes on it. So decided to buy this for $80, give her a try and see what I think. We're gonna try different couple size wheels in this. We're gonna see if it'll fit with tires and not and that kind of fun stuff, and just see what this $80 touring stand can and can't do compared to maybe like a more expensive one. So we're going to open this and put it together, and then we'll get back in just a second. I had these 4 extra bolts left over. I'm like, what the heck? I forgot the very first step, which was to put the feet on, so we're gonna do that real quick. Putting this thing together was super simplistic. It came with everything you needed. As you can see, with the way I have this sitting right now, I just kind of have where the axle would go through, just kind of chilling on top. It's holding okay. I really like this thing so far. We're gonna try a couple different size tires, or rims I should say, and throw them on here. With the adjustability from sliding left to right and all that, I don't think any rim wouldn't fit. I don't think. And you can even move, let me get this out of the way here, hang on, give me a second, bear with me. Pull those out. Because you can actually take this side that moves left and right, and you could move it to this middle one, so like if you have a kid-sized one, it would fit as well. Adjusting these is just super easy. It's just a bunch of thumb screws to get where you want. You got it's got a nice spring, so if it is barely hitting the rim, you'll hear it and it won't destroy it in the sense of like scratching it and stuff. So that's pretty nice. But I mean, overall, just kind of like first glance, if you're, I wouldn't necessarily say this will be good for like professional level, like working on other people's bikes. But if you're like me, who's like a hobbyist and likes working on your own bikes and will help your friends out and don't really charge them like at all, and like for $80, this thing is super cool. I'm really excited to get into truing wheels and stuff, because that is one thing I've avoided. I could do anything on a bike. I've never wanted to mess with a wheel set. Now that my rear wheel on my Binary has gone out of true, it seemed like the perfect time to actually finally buy one of these. So that first wheel I just tried on, like I said, I don't know if I showed you, but it was a 29er. I left the tire on it. Of course, if you want it to be a little more stable, you could put the axle through and that'll help quite a bit. It didn't come with anything of that nature. So another thing it did come with though is a brake rotor aligning tool. So that's kind of cool. So you'll just unscrew this part, put it in there. I love the fact it actually came with a tool. That's actually great. And it's got what different sizes? like 11, 15, 12, 10. I mean, I'd imagine this is like all the sizes you'll ever need. I don't know if this is like the nicest tool in the world, but it's nice that it comes with it so you can use it. So, all right, that first one I put on there was a 29er. Like I said, I'm just setting it on there, and it's holding it up, no problem. But you can get the axle and stuff if you want it to be more stable. I mean, if you're just checking or truing a little bit, that'll be good. All right, let's get, I just like the fact with the axle through, you may not be able to fit it, but I like the fact I don't have to take the tire off. So here is a 650B, and I know this is a rear, so you can see how it's not gonna fit now, but with the simplest of twists and slide, we should be able to get this in there. Check that out. That is so cool. And you're ready to true this one. That's so easy, I love that. Let me find a quick release, because these have been through axles so far. So 650B, 29er, obviously 27.5 will fit. Let me grab my Dolomite tire. Let me take my Dolomite tire off. That'll be a good one because it's a fat bike tire as well. So give me a second, I'll be back. All right. Woo! Fat bike tire. See what she does. Uh-oh. Oh, we good? Yeah. Let me get her down on the actual axles too. There we go. So this definitely seems like it's made more for quick release. Those just slipped in there perfect. Fat bike tire. One of my videos coming here soon is gonna be a little TLC video on my Dolomite. The rotors got rusted up. I had a bud borrow it, and he didn't necessarily store it in the most of appropriate places. I was a little disappointed in that, but cool. 29er, 650B, 26 by 4-inch fat bike tire. All right, now let me put this in the actual use. I'm going to try to true my rear wheel, and I'll be back in just a minute, let you know how that goes. All right, so we're a little bit closer, so let me show you this. So through axles kind of have to sit on top, unless you do have like some form of like axle that'll go through to let you go down. This is a rear boost. This is not a mega boost. And this is as wide as this will go, and it's just the right space for this. It's a 29 by 2.4, and I don't know rear axle wise, so I did the front on the fat bike tire. Can't talk. The rear will not fit because it's too wide. The front fits. I believe the front on that's 135. Pretty sure it's 135. With this being budget, I think this is definitely more oriented to quick releases. Like I said, I'm still pretty new into the new, I'm actually brand new to the truing game. So I'll show you though, in the beginning of the video, whenever I started working on this, I'm not sure if you could hear it, but it was nicking. And now it no longer is. So I was able to true it. I was able to true it with just the tools that it came with, so that's really exciting. There's still a little wallop to the rear tire. I believe my tire insert's a little crooked, so I'm gonna have to take the tire insert out, but that's not for this video. But yeah, I would say for the $80, if you're looking for a budget truing stand, this West Biking one is pretty stinking cool. It's got little holes so you can bolt it to a table if you want to on the actual feet. If I get that, so you can see those little holes down here, so you can bolt it if you want to. I love the small form factor of it. I think that's really nice. Adjusting from tire to tire, if like you're doing a couple, is pretty stinking easy. Yeah, absolute win in my book. I think this is super, super cool. $80, I spent way more on way worse things. So this gets a huge thumbs up from Mr. Cindy's. So, any questions, put them in the comments. Actually feels pretty hefty too. It's just nice. I really like the color of it. But yeah, okay. Nice little unboxing, put together review. First time truing a wheel, nothing super crazy there, just kind of was a little wonky. Got that fixed, got all of it tightened up so it feels good. But no, yeah, any questions? Put them in the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take care.